We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Chicago White Sox and the Chicago Cubs. Cubs baseball starts right now. Cam Burnett, a right-hander from the Sooner State, gets the starting assignment here. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Well, Matt, the first thing we're going to find out is how well this guy pitches with little sleep. I can't imagine knowing that you're going to be the next day starting pitcher the night before. This is a young guy making his first start. Listen, you can only make your debut one time, so there has to be lots going on in this guy's mind. Hopefully he can settle down early and pitch well in his debut.
Joe Rizzo.
The pitch. Joe Rizzo is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0.
First pitch, 7 o'clock.
And now pitch on the way. Had nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. Weather shouldn't be much of a factor. 71 degrees here at game time. And this will miss as well, so he's in danger of losing the leadoff man here tonight. It's 3-1 now. Now here's the pitch. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And gone. An absolute bomb. So it's a solo home run here leading off the ball game. As the White Sox are on the board first, it's 1-0.
This guy has some pop. You can't just lay one in there. What happens? He leads the game off just like that. It's 1-0.
So now to the plate, Carlos Rincon.
Number 34.
As he lays off a fastball too low for ball one. Bases are empty here, nobody out. Oh, and this deflects right off him. And he'll reach first safely.
Batting third, the right fielder, Mark Moyer.
Now a throw over, and the runner back in standing. At the plate now, Mark Moyer. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball one. Throw over to the back. Runner back safely. The 1-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike. The 1-1 home is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. Rincon on at first, nobody out. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Looks like this guy's afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. Gave up that home run earlier in the inning. Needs to get back to being aggressive.
So let's take a peek at the officiating crew in this one. Behind the plate is Kenny Jansen.
Hey, the book on Kenny Jansen, D-Road, not a very big zone, but he will give you that low pitch below the knees.
Yeah, and he's consistent. You're okay with that as an offensive player. He wants to give that pitch below the knees. If this pitcher can execute consistently, you better make the adjustment.
At the plate, Adolfo Cedeno, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. A pitch out. The throw. And they still don't get him as he's in safely at second with a stolen base.
I'm not sure what else the defense could have done there. They pitched out and the throw was pretty good, but they still couldn't cut him down. You kind of just have to hope he gets a bad jump.
The 1-1. Misses low. Good take on the curveball there. And it misses. 3-1 now.
This is a spot you like to be in as a good hitter. Runners in scoring position and count leverage in your favor.
3-1. Here it is. And this is heading out toward left field, but this is going to get fouled up into the crowd. Runner at second here with 1 man out. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
Anytime a pitcher locates a fastball on the inside corner, it's going to be a tough pitch to hit. That one was spot on, and he had no answer for it.
Standing in now, Tim Erasmus. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. The 1-0.
No reason to give in to him here with the base open. Putting him on base just gives your defense more ways to help get you out of this.
The 2-0. And a called strike on the outside part of the plate. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
Out of the stretch, the 3-1 home. Line hard to the left side, but foul. 2 out here and a runner at second. And did he hold up in time? A look down, and no, he went around. It's strike 3. Ben Holmes gets the ball for the White Sox in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, you don't see a lot of guys that have 5 pitches, right? Sometimes it's hard to master even 2 or 3. But if you can master 5 like he has, he'll be in pretty good shape.
Stepping into the box, Bobby Shipley. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Not shortstop, Bobby Shipley.
Now here it comes. The 0-1.
Nope, at the ball.
Taken off the outside as the breaking ball couldn't catch the corner.
They're going to probably stay away from this guy. He's got so much power, you don't want to miss over the heart of the plate. But I think when pitchers try to be too cute on that outside corner, they might leak one a little bit inside, and this is where that guy would jump on.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. The 2-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3. Now to the plate, Jorge Peniagua, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. He's set. Here it comes.
1-0.
Back-to-back strikeouts in the first right here. Pitcher is setting the tone, pounding the zone.
The 1-0 is in there for strike 1.
1-1.
The 1-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
That's just a great pitch right there. Great execution. He just got that hitter to think that pitch was knee-high. Nasty diving out of the zone.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. And he comes back with 1 down and in for ball 3.
And this is where he's especially dangerous, because if you walk him, he can steal a base on you. But if you lay a fastball in there, he can take you deep, too.
Looking for back-to-back Ks to start the game. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Inside as he nearly got him, and it's ball 4.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up where he can really hurt you.
The next Cub up, Hank Agee. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. Now a throw over, back in standing. Here's the first pitch to him. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. Now a move over to first, and he's back easily. The 1-0 delivery. AG is really a rare talent in this sport, a true five-tool player, as they say, which means he can make an impact in a game at any time. Really a joy to watch, not someone you want to take your eye off of.
Yeah, this guy's worth the price of a ticket. Just to watch his tool set, but not only that, the way he grinds at the plate, the way he battles defensively, this guy is one of the true superstars in our game.
Here's a look over to first, just keeping him close. And the 2-1. Runner goes for second, and it's fouled away. Runners on first with one down. Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out.
In a double play situation, you kind of expect most pitches to be down in the zone, hoping for a ground ball. So that was an interesting pitch selection to go up in the zone. I think he caught him off guard a little bit.
Now a throw over to first, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. Another look to first, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Stepping in now, Robert Dutremble. Nothing doing though, and that's ball one. Now a throw over, and the runner back easily. The 1-0 pitch. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
You know, from an offensive standpoint, they already knew they had their work cut out for him against a great pitcher. But if he's going to locate like that, this is going to be a tough day.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now. From the belt, the pitch. Swinging a ball hit well to the right side, but this will get into the crowd. 2 out with the man at first. Misses. Ball 2.
This is a fun guy to watch when he's up there. Really battles. Doesn't take any pitches off. He's a grinder. Always seems to make it difficult on the opposing pitcher.
Fouled away. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Runners off for second. Waved at and missed for the third out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. Cubs strand one. They trail this one 1-0. Digging in, Wendell Skolrick. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Wendell.
Now the pitch. There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball, 1-1.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
And here's a fastball not close as he runs it to 2-1 now.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
Fastball is looked at for strike 2.
Whew, that was some gas. Triple digits. On the radar gun.
The 2-2. Line to shortstop, and there's one away.
That is 7.
So here's how the Chicago Cubs are positioned defensively. And this team, they're not going to be moving around as much as some of the new age teams. The shifting and moving the third baseman over second base and the right fielder to play third base. This is going to be your stationary team, trusting pitchers to execute pitches.
To the plate now, Jake Myers. As the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. One nothing good guys as we play inning number 2. Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Now a fastball taken outside here as it moves it to 2-2 now. Count all the way full to the White Sox center fielder. And he looks at ball 4 now, so he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of a steal when he's on base.
He's going to be pretty upset with himself about that 3-2 pitch. All you want to do in that count is make a competitive pitch, but that one wasn't even sniffing the zone, and he let him get away.
So striding in, Kevin Maitan. He'll swing it from the left side right here. After the walk, a quick check on first. And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. And again a throw, a dive, but he's back. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a pitch out. Nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. White Sox are out to an early 1-0 lead as we play the second. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
This is a tough guy to turn 2 on. It's got to be hit hard. If you're an infielder, you've got to catch it and get rid of it quickly.
Throw over to the bag, and he's back in standing. Now the 2-0. Too tight with that one. 3-0. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Three and 1. 3-1.
Okay.
Swung on but fouled off to the left. And another foul ball. He'll try it again, 3-2. And he misses again here. It's ball 4. And that's back-to-back walks here with one away.
He could get the early hook if he can't be a little bit more precise here. That's walk number 2 of the inning, and we're only in the second.
The pitcher, Ben Holmes, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here. First offering on its way. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
Hey, it's nearly impossible to turn 2 with a guy that could run like this. It's even harder when he comes out of the box hitting from the left side. You really need something tailor-made to even have a chance to get him at first.
Drilled right back up the middle to second for 1. On to first, but not in time as he beats it out.
Now batting, the first baseman, Joe Rizzo.
Into the box, Joe Rizzo. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first appearance in this one.
And that's been the entire offense so far in this one. They've been shut down other than that.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Rizzo, just 21 years of age. This is his first year at the big league level. Two and 0 now.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
Throw over to first, and he'll get back in standing. Outside, 3-0 now.
Yeah.
3-1.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
3-1. Here it is. Fouled off.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Now a throw over, and he's back standing. Ready with the payoff pitch. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. A couple of walks, but no damage. Mark, Dan, and I are back with more after this. Bottom of the inning now, and at the plate will be the speedy outfielder, Matt Morales.
Matt Morales.
He's set, and the pitch. A ball and no strikes. The 1-0 delivery. And he fouls this one off. Now the 1-1 pitch. Takes that one for strike 2 on the inside corner. And he looks at a cold strike 3 as the cut fastball's in there, and that's out number 1.
Wow, his stuff looks electric coming out of the gates in this one, guys. That's 5 batters faced, 4 strikeouts. That's going to be a tough pace to keep up, but it looks like he has what it takes to work deep into this game.
In now, Emerson Rienzi as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2. 1 out, nobody on. And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning.
Well, he's really rolling on the mound right now. All you have to do is look at the last 4 hitters for evidence. All 4 of them have gone down on strikes, as you're seeing here. That's not easy to do, so you know he's got to be pretty dialed in out there.
At the plate now, number 1. Just gets a piece of it, strike 1. Will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. And it's fouled away. Another one sent foul. Holmes is what you may call a stingy starting pitcher. He rarely gets hit around, and on top of that, he usually excels at limiting free passes. A great combination to have.
Matty V, I think one of the keys to being a good starting pitcher, 1, limiting the number of pitches that you throw into a game, and 2, getting outs as quickly as you can. And there aren't too many guys that do it better than this guy. Not a lot of pitches. One of the things I like, he's in attack mode from the first pitch of every at bat.
Liner in there for a base hit.
Hey guys, I like the execution by the batter there. He got a hanger in the middle of the plate. He could have come unglued, but he didn't. He stayed focused and drove a line drive base hit.
Into the box, Felipe Ramos, and they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. A runner on first with 2 away. And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2. Here's a look over to first, but the runner's back easily. The 2-0. It's a swinging strike.
That's not a pitch he misses very often. He knows he should have done something with that one.
2 out with the man at first. Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2. on the stretch. And there he goes towards second. Scooped up. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. One left for the Cubs. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Welcome back. Here's Heidi Watney with a report as we get set for the top of the third. Heidi?
Thanks, Matt. I had a chance to talk with White Sox manager Rick Renteria between innings about his thoughts on his lineup's performance. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
All right, Heidi, thank you. New inning set to get underway, and next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Carlos Rincon. First offering on its way. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. Fouled away. The next 0-2.
I got to count 1 and 2.
This one's down to third. He's got it. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Stepping in, Mark Moyer. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fastball too high to start him out here. 1-0. And that's in there for his strike. 1-1. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Guess where he's going with this next pitch? Probably a little further outside. See if the fish are still biting.
2-2.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think you'd go right back there, but instead they decided to come in. Make him prove he can adjust before you do.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes, so it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third. Ready for another chance. Adolfo Cedeno. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here it comes. There's a forkball in for strike 1.
We're only in the third inning, and his pitch count is above 60. That's not being too efficient with your pitches.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he popped him up over toward the left side of the infield. Ramos is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the White Sox, but they lead it 1-0. Bottom of the third now, and set to stand in as the rookie pitcher, Cam Burnett.
Cam Burnett.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. And he watches one dip low and inside for a ball. 1-1. Here's the pitch. And he throws a cutter right by him to take control. 1-2. And the pitch.
2-2 now.
You certainly know he's not trying to work around the pitcher, but sometimes the hardest thing to do is to throw a strike to a guy that you know won't swing the bat.
Here now the 2-2. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home, and he misses with it. Ball 4, and a terrible start to the inning as he's walked the pitcher leading things off.
As if things aren't tough enough here playing in this hostile environment, he walks the leadoff hitter, and oh yeah, he's a threat to run every time he gets on base. Not the way he wanted to start this outing.
Digging in, Bobby Shipley. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A ball and no strikes. A runner at first with no outs here. One ball and one strike to the Cubs leadoff batter.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2. Here's the 2-1. Shot to third. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
The good news for pitchers in this part is that it doesn't give up many home runs. A lot of room in the outfield. Sometimes that's the bad news as well, though, because there's a lot of space for hits to get down and to go for extra bases just like that.
Standing in now, Jorge Peniagua, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. Reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0.
Boy, you don't see that very often out of a rookie. That's a 2-0 count, and both of those pitches were really close. This guy has a pretty good eye.
From the belt, the pitch. And not the kind of swing you're hoping for on 2-0 as they bunch him up inside. It's 2-1 now.
In a big spot like this, you have to be looking for something you can handle. That pitch bunched him up completely, so I think he's trying to do a little bit too much right now.
3-1 now. Hank Agee is on deck. Slow roller left side. He's got to hurry. And indeed, he'll take only the out at first as the run comes in to score.
Good job there to put the ball on the ground and pick up the tying run. This one has the makings of being a close game until the very end.
Coming to the plate now, Hank Agee, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. From the stretch, here's the pitch. 0-1. Here's the pitch. One out and a runner on second base. In tight there as he's got to turn out of the way of that one. Swing and a miss got him reaching. And the throw is made to record the second out of the inning.
Good pitch there, and that was a nice job by his battery mate to complete the plate first after the ball hit the dirt.
Into the box now, Robert Dutrumble. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And this is low, ball one. The 1-0.
Might have to change your game plan in the box right here. If he's going to pound away, might have to work the opposite field.
One and two now as that one's fouled off. Here comes the 1-2. This is in the air to left. Rincon is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Only one in the inning for the Cubs. 3 innings complete, all tied at 1-1. All set for the start of the inning, and now it'll be the catcher, Tim Erasmus. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that misses for ball one. And he'll just watch that knuckle curve. 1-1. Back up the middle, and a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
So now to the plate, Wendell Skolrin, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. The 1-0. Fouled off. The 1-1 home. To 1-2 now. From the stretch. He pulls this one into right, and that'll get down for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
These guys are in perfect position to break through right here and to take the lead. There is without question nothing tougher than back-to-back singles. You don't know if they're going to bunt. You don't know. They can do so. They have so many options at their disposal right now.
Stepping in now, Jake Myers, as he'll take a look at ball one. He drew a base on balls his first time up. Here it comes, 1-0.
Whoa, that's kicked out.
Myers, a native of Nebraska, the Cornhusker State as they call it. He was a 13th round pick back in 2017.
What an absolute steal. I mean, this guy has gotten a lot of people some big raises in the organization. To be drafted as low as he was and turned himself into one of the biggest superstars in our sport. I am very impressed with what they've been able to accomplish.
And a fastball, but he's losing it a bit here to 3-1 now.
You fight so hard to get into these type of counts. You can't let this pitch get away from you. You have to keyhole something middle of the plate.
3-1, here it is. And he misses with it, ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
That's a big no-no. He obviously had to work carefully with 2 men on, but he did not want to walk him to load the bases. Now he's really got his work cut out for him. We'll see how he fares here.
Now at the plate, Kevin Maitan. He drew a base on balls his first time up. From the belt, kicks and deals.
Pitcher on the mound has to find a way to minimize damage right here. Gotta believe he's willing to trade 2 outs for a run.
And he falls behind 0-2. 1 run, 4 hits, and no errors so far for the White Sox.
Nope.
Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. Hard hit ball to second, and that's through into right field for a base hit. 1 run scores. Throw won't get him.
Hey, even though we're in the middle of this one here, D-Roll, that's a big base hit and 2 RBIs to boot.
Yeah, you never know when it's going to come, Dan, but when you see runners in scoring position, you're up to the plate, your eyes light up, and you have to come through for the team. Great at bat right there.
To the plate now, Ben Holmes. Pulled toward right center field. Long run for the center fielder. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third.
We'll see if moving up to third pays off for him. He didn't have to tag and go for third, but now he can score a lot of different ways. Doesn't have to be a hit.
Ready for another shot now, Joe Rizzo. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and he was locked up by a good fastball for strike 3 last time. I'm interested to see if they attack him the same way. Come at him with hard velo late or snap something off in the dirt to see if he'll fish.
1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0 home. Misses, ball 2.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
3 runs, 5 hits, and no errors so far for the White Sox. 2-1 the count to the White Sox first baseman.
Hey, you get 2-0, your eyes light up, but you're sitting in one spot, and he obviously didn't get it right there. But he still finds himself in a 2-1 count, ready to do some damage.
From the belt, the pitch. Line toward the gap in left center, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out hit. And that'll plate the runner from third, as with that the lead swells to 4-1.
The left fielder, number 34.
He got the pitch he wanted, and he didn't miss it right there. Hammer job.
At the plate now, Carlos Rincon, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Now a ball lined to the left side. But this will be a foul ball. 3 runs already home here. Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2.
Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball. Just missed. He must have a really good eye at the plate.
The 1-2. And he fouls this one off. Another 1-2 delivery. Yanked high and deep down the line in right. And it's a foul ball. The next 1-2 pitch. Forkball didn't miss by a whole lot. 2-2.
Keep in mind, people, the longer the at bat, the higher the likelihood that this becomes his last inning.
Sinker. 3-2 now.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Hit in the air down the left field line. Morales is over to his right, and he puts this one away for out number 2.
Up next is Chicago. The right fielder.
Digging in once again, Mark Moyer. He's got a chance to add on to what's already been a big inning for them.
Yeah, 2 on here and 3 on the board already. They've absolutely come out and forced the issue of this inning, Matt. A hit here could really fire up that dugout.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And it's fouled away. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Grounded up the first baseline, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one. So 3 runs on 4 base hits, no errors, and a couple of men left. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. It's the White Sox 4 and the Cubs 1. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and coming forward, the rookie outfielder, Matt Morales.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Hot shot on the ground is short. Fielded cleanly, and the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
Now batting, the catcher, Emerson Rienzi.
So coming to the plate, Emerson Rienzi. First offering on its way. Cut fastball taken for strike 1.
Pitcher wants to have a quick inning right here, capitalize on the momentum his batters have.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Racing back the right fielder. And this one bounds around against the wall. Around second now and headed for third. And he's in there at third with a 1-out triple.
You take a look at this one as it flies into the gap. Both outfielders give it a chase, but they can't catch up to it. Next thing you know it, one hops the wall, and he's busting his hump around second on his way to third.
In now, number 1.
He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. A base hit in his first trip.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. 4-1 our score as we play inning number 4. And there's a base hit on the line. And the runner from third scores as they try and work their way back into this one. It's now a 4-2 game.
Many guys fall victim to the breaking ball and want to get out in front of it, and they end up rolling it over to the pull side. Batter was able to execute, stay inside, keep his hands back, and drive it the other way.
At the plate, Felipe Ramos. The second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. More baseball on the show right after this. All ready to go in the top of the 5th, and that'll bring up the switch hitting shortstop, Adolfo Cedeno. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Daniel Procopio is into the ball game as part of that double switch as he'll take over on the mound and in the 2 spot in the lineup. Boris Esparza is into the ball game as well. As he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch.
Number 87.
From the stretch. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Now the 1-0.
Inside, ball 1.
And just when you needed a shutdown inning, a leadoff walk was certainly not on the agenda. He needs to bear down right here.
Here it is, the 3-0 is looked at for the first strike.
4 pitches, all takes. He's showing a lot of patience here.
And I like that from a guy like him, Matty. He can do a lot of damage on a base pass with his legs, so there's no reason for him to get overly aggressive if he's not getting anything to handle.
Squared that one up just a little late. The 3-2 pitch is swung on and missed, strike 3. The Cubs are into their bullpen now as there are the final numbers for their starter. Certainly not the night he wanted to have.
Yeah, he was really frustrated and out of rhythm in this one. Unfortunately, I'm sure he's frustrated right now, and he will be for a while. But the good news is that the guys are still in the game. The offense is picking them up.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Tim Erasmus is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. Here's the pitch.
Oh, that's off the plate. That's the ball.
4-2 our score here as we play inning number 5. A swing and a miss there. 2-2. Chop this one right side. Scooped up. Throw just does get him at first as he was really moving that time.
Now that's second baseman.
Here comes the first pitch. And he takes ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. That's wide. 2-0. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. High in the air down the right field line. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Down in order go the White Sox as they can't add to their 4-2 lead. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cubs to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And he told me he'd like to see a lot more aggressiveness in their at-bats the rest of the game. Too much of the time, they're finding themselves in disadvantage counts like 0-2 and 1-2. And that's basically never a formula for success. He said they're getting a lot of strikes to swing at, so the emphasis the rest of the game has to be to jump on those strikes early in the at-bat.
The second baseman.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Boris Esparza is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. There's strike 2 as it catches the outside corner.
2 strikes.
The 1-2.
2-2. Yep.
Grounder down the line at third. Reined in. And there's one away.
Now batting. The shortstop, Bobby Shipley.
Trying to pick things up where we left off. Bobby Shipley. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get. Maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
And a called strike on the outside part of the plate. Check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. The 1-2. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Center fielder looking up. And off the batter's eye for a home run. An impressive shot to dead center field. So it's a solo shot to dead center as it's trimmed to a 4-3 game now.
Baseball has really changed. Remember when leadoff guys were guys who would just draw walks and steal bases? But that's not the case anymore. Guys like this, they have pop in their bat and they can go deep.
Steven Katz will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 23, Steven Katz.
Low with the slurve there, 1-0. Low. I think that was the slurve there, 2-0.
This is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like that. You can't just lay one in there, but you also don't want to run the count to 3-0.
2-0 count. Here it comes. Now that ball is smoked, carrying to deep left. Rincon's back to the track as he takes it for out number 2.
Now batting, center fielder, Hank A.G.
At the plate, Hank A.G. Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Strike taken as that one catches the outer part of the plate. 2 out, nobody on. Down and in as he's forced to back out of the way that time.
That's a good pitch right there, but you know, as a base stealer, when you're in the box like that, you want to protect your money makers, right? You don't want anything around your knees or your feet, so he was fortunate to get out of the way of that one.
Late that time for a strike.
Not too many guys taking the mound today with this good a split. Look at the downward action on that thing. It's falling off the table.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Cubbies draw a bit closer on the strength of this solo home run. Through 5 innings, it's now a 4-3 ball game. Will Carter takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 15, Will Carter.
Top half of the 6th about to get started. And digging in is the outfielder, Jake Myers. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit out towards second. Fielded cleanly. Throw in the dirt to first, and he can't come up with it cleanly.
I know that has to be frustrating from a pitcher's standpoint, but nice execution, nice hustle. Bottom line, nice hustle. Pitcher's still one good pitch away from getting a double play.
You know, D-Roll, one of the things you want to do is make quality pitches as a pitcher, and there's not much you can do right there. You make a pretty good pitch, and the next thing you know, you have a leadoff single on an infield ground ball.
There's one. On to first, and they get the double play.
That's one of the hardest double plays to turn right there because of the difficult throw the first baseman has to make. No problem this time, though, and they get the 2 outs they were looking for.
Striding in once again, Ben Holmes. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB. Wouldn't mind the pitcher expanding the zone a little bit more and using his aggressiveness against him.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. (4-3) our score here as we play inning number 6. Got himself a 2-0 fastball there, but he couldn't connect. 2-1. Lifted down the line in left, and no one will get this one. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Dutrumble is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Nothing doing here for the White Sox, but they hang on to a 1-run lead, 4-3.
Leading off for the Cubs, the right fielder, Robert Dutrumble.
Gianpaul Gonzalez is into the ballgame here as he takes over behind the plate.
Now catching,
Pedro
99,
Santana is also into the game as he takes over at short. Brian Price is into the ball game as well as he takes over out in right. Evan Smith will also enter as he takes over at third base.
Number 26, Evan.
Julian Leon is also into the ball game as he'll assume duties in left field. Jake Fraley will also come in now as he takes over out in center.
Now playing center field, number 8.
Daniel Tillo is into the game. As well as he's the new first baseman. Martin Gillespie is going to come off the bench as he'll be asked to lead off the bottom of inning number 6. High and deep down the left field line. And no one can get there. It's a foul ball. And it's 1-1. And this will be fouled away. ready to deliver the 1-2. Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ballgame. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage. Getting ahead in the count, you can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Set to deliver the 0-1.
Nope. The count is 1-2.
1 out, nobody on. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. And through 5 1/3, already coming up on 100 pitches here.
Yeah, Matty V, this pitch count continues to go up, up, up. Near 100 pitches here. He's not even through the 6th inning. And Mark DeRosa, this is right where you'd like to have a pitcher like this guy.
Yeah, absolutely. A lot of stress pitches for him, you know. Usually you can throw 100 pitches, and if you're not attacks and there's not people and runners in scoring position, you could be all right. But he's had to grind this one.
He's set. Here it comes. Emerson Rienzi is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1.
It's really hard to work deep into games when you're having an outing like this guy is. You're going to strike out a lot of guys. Well, guess what? Your pitch count's going to go up too.
0-1 count. Here it comes.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. This is line to left. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Martin Gillespie will stick around as he'll take over in right field. Colby Pendleton remains in the game, batting 9th and manning left field. Scott Barrett has come into the ballgame now as he takes over as the new 3rd baseman. Vaughn Ellis will also come in now as he takes over out in center.
Number 23, Vaughn Ellis.
Jorge Guerra is also into the ball.
Switching defensively for the Cubs. Now playing second base, number 6, Jorge Guerra.
Jonathan Underwood is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning. Number 7.
Underwood.
3rd baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. Daniel Tillo is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0. Cubs have someone working in their bullpen now as a right-hander's begun to get loose. The windup and the 1-0 pitch.
That's Bolton. ball, that's in.
Down the first baseline, but a foul ball, and it's full now at 3-2. And a good take there as they'll have a leadoff man aboard to start the 7th. It's ball 4.
That is not the way he wanted to start off this half inning. It's one thing to walk the leadoff hitter, but it's even more painful when the leadoff hitter is an absolute burner, and he can really wreak some havoc on the bases.
Digging in now, number 41. He's newly entered into the ball game, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. 1 ball, no strikes the count. The 1-0. Line to the right side, but a foul ball. Now a move over to first. Don't want to forget about him. We're in the 7th inning now of a 4-3 ball game. And another throw over, keeping particularly close tabs on him. The 1-1. Fouled away. The 1-2. Hit the other way out toward right field. Gillespie is there to put it away for out number 1.
Up next for the White Sox, the right fielder, Brian.
Stepping up to the plate, Brian Price. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Pitch is high. The throw is well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base.
90 feet is a big deal when you're talking about a 1-run game, so that's a little risky. But hey, sometimes you have to be aggressive and force the other team to stop you.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Runner at second here with 1 man out. High in the air out to center field. Ellis is back, and he'll get there to make the play for out number 2.
Now batting, shortstop, Pedro.
And now here's the cleanup hitter for the White Sox, number 12. He's newly entered into the ball game, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. And that misses, ball 1. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Like to see him be looking to the opposite field with this next swing. Pitcher's trying to work you away.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch.
Count 3-0.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
And this one catches the inside corner for strike 1.
It'll be interesting if he comes in the zone aggressively again here. With the base open, he doesn't have to.
2 out here and a runner at second. And there's a called strike at the knees as he was hoping for a base on balls there, but it's a full count now, 3-2. Good battle. Count remains full. Out of the stretch, the 3-2 home. And he struck him out, so he was forced to make 9 pitches that at-bat, but he'll take it as the inning is over. A man left for the White Sox, but they hold on to a 4-3 lead. At the plate, number 1, couple of singles to his credit thus far.
The first baseman, number 1.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Low for ball 1. Some action now in the White Sox bullpen. They'll stand up a lefty and a right-hander to throw. The 1-0 home. And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far.
Nice job there taking care of the leadoff hitter via the strikeout. I'll tell you, in a one-run game, especially this late, getting that first guy in the inning is so important. It changes the whole complexion of the inning, so that was a big out.
So now to the plate, Scott Barrett. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Left it up in the zone, but it's a strike. 1-1.
Very rarely does a pitcher like this leave one in a location like that. That's a pitch right there he'd like to have back. He'd love to swing at that one again.
And he lays off this one down and in for ball 2.
Hey, it's much easier to lay off the breaking stuff when it's coming in towards you instead of when it breaks away. A good take there.
Lifted in the air to center field. Fraley is camped under this one, and he's got it for out number 2.
The batter, number 6, second baseman, Jorge Guerra.
At the plate, Jorge Guerra. First pitch of the at-bat. Rolled slowly down the third baseline, but a foul ball here. 0-1. Pitch on the way.
Ball, that's low.
Hard hit toward the hole. Scooped up. And the off-balance throw is right there for the third out. And a high degree of difficulty on that one as the side is retired. Off of one leg. In the hole. Falling away. That is pure magic. The three of us are back after this message and a word from our local stations. Striding into the box, John-Paul Gonzalez. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. At the knees, strike one.
You got to love guys auto taking you 0-0 if you're on the mound. You could steal that first strike and now you go to work just picking apart the corners.
The windup and the 0-1.
One ball, two strikes.
Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. One out. And a look there at the starter comparison, telling the story of the ball game. One guy still going and pitching well. The other one long since departed for the showers. Digging in to try it again, Wendell Skolrin. Pitch on the way.
1-0.
That's wide, 2-0. Pulled toward right center field. Right fielder is on the run. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
The batter, number 8.
Into the box now, Jake Fraley. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Fouled off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. (4-3) our score here as we play the 8th. And that one got a piece of him. Stepping in, Evan Smith.
First baseman, Evan Smith. Your attention, please.
So they'll go to the bullpen now, and it'll be the left-hander here to face the upcoming left-handed batter. First pitch of the at-bat. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball one. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. A runner on first with 2 away. Throw over to the bag. And a dive, but he's back in. There's a belt-high strike to even the count at 1-1.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there, going right after one of the better hitters on this team. not afraid to execute.
Now a throw over, and the runner will get back standing. 2 out with the man at first. Hit down the third baseline. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. Here's a look over to first, and he'll be back in standing up. No offer at the curve that time, and it's knotted up at 2-2.
When a pitcher's close to working through a quick inning, that's when you really need to grind out some at-bats. He's done a good job of that, and that's really big when you're hitting towards the bottom of the order.
Still 2-2. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
Now the payoff pitch home. This is line to left. Dendleton is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Victor Aponte is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Bobby Shipley. He's 2 for 3 with a home run and a double. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Aponte, a left-hander that stands 6 foot 1 inches tall. This is his first year at the big league level.
Yeah, there's just no other way to slice it but the fact that if you're going to hang in for over 2 decades, you're probably Hall of Fame worthy, or at least have accrued the numbers to get you there. I mean, for people to stay in the game that long, the amount of adjustments you have to make and the ability to find a way to stay on the field, to go to the post and stay healthy for over 2 decades is mind-blowing.
Got to find the strike zone. Here's the 3-0. And he lays off ball 4. Potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
Man, that's a tough one to swallow. You're hanging on to a slim lead, and the last thing you want to do is give up a leadoff walk. Seems like those are the ones that always come back to haunt you, so we'll see if that's the case here.
Now to the plate, the pitcher, Carson LaRue, leadoff man on base, and we'll see what they have in mind strategy-wise here. Here comes the first pitch. And they'll indeed have the pitcher squaring around as he puts this one down. Throw goes to first here, so it works just as they drew it up. And now the possible tying run is in scoring position at second. Ready now, Vaughn Ellis, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. He's set, and the pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Hey, there aren't too many power hitters in the game that will let that pitch go by.
0-1 is a circle change that's over for a called strike.
I get it. He wants to see this guy's repertoire, but now he's behind in the count. Puts himself in a tough spot to hit.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. 1 out, 1 on in a 1-run game. on the ground up the middle. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Now batting, right fielder, Martin Gillespie.
Coming to the plate now, Martin Gillespie, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Men on third with 2 down. And he fouls this one off. Oh, and 2. Here it is. Grounded weakly toward third. Gonna be a tough play. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Cubs strand 1. They still trail it here 4-3. Now at the plate, Victor Aponte. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest. Patrick Weigel enters from the pen to start the 9th inning. As he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. First pitch on its way.
Outside, that's the ball.
Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. This one's flared out toward left. Dendleton is there. 1 quick out to start inning number 9.
Next to Chicago, the first baseman, Daniel.
In now, Daniel Tillo. He drew a walk his first time up. The pitch. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. And he misses with it. 1-1. Hey. 1-2 now as this catches the outer half.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
The 1-2.
Nope, inside, ball 2.
Just missed with that heater, but even if he wanted to swing, I don't think he could have caught up to that one.
And a swing and a miss here, and the first 2 are dispatched to begin the 9th.
He showed right there why having a good changeup is so valuable. 2-2, and he flips one up there that the bottom really falls out at the last minute. It's so hard to pick up, and it's even harder to make good contact with.
Standing in now, Julian Leon.
As he swings and grounds it toward the hole.
And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
Now batting, right fielder, Brian Wright.
Before the first pitch, a check at first. And a dive, but he's back. Perhaps wisely, another look to first. And he'll dive back in. And again a throw. Being especially careful here. And yet another throw over. And he's back easily. To the plate now, Brian Price.
He swings and sends a bullet to right field.
Gillespie is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and one man left aboard. So nothing doing in the White Sox ninth. Last chance coming up now for the Cubbies. They trail by a run. It's 4-3. Sam Sanderson comes on looking for a save here in the bottom of the ninth inning.
Number 67.
Leading off the inning, Colby Pendleton. And they'll need him to get something going here.
Leading off for the Cubs.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fastball just misses. That's ball one. Right side hit hard. And this is through into right field, so the tying runs aboard to kick off the inning.
Now batting, catcher, Emerson. 3-2.
Quick check on that tying run at first. Runner's back. And again a throw, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Into the box, Emerson Rienzi, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball one. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. Throw over to the bag, back in standing. Nobody out, runner on first. And another throw over, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Now the 1-0. Hit hard toward the right side. And this is going to find a seam for extra bases. And we'll see if they want to wave home that tying run.
Hey, that was a nasty backdoor slider right there, but he was able to stay tough and drive that baseball the other way.
Ready once again, number one. He's got the potential tying run at third, the winning run at second base. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball one.
This is where I think you find out a lot about a pitcher's moxie. No one warming up in the pen. He's in trouble right now. He knows it. Can he right the ship and stay composed?
1-1 the count to the Cubs first baseman. From the stretch. In for strike two. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number two. And a swing and a miss. A big strikeout here, as it'll remain second and third, but with one away now.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
In now, Scott Barrett, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. Flied out in his first at
That so make him 0 for 1 so far. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. And there's ball one. And there's ball two now.
Hey, this isn't going to be an easy save. These guys are making him work for this one.
The 2-1. Full count now. 3-2.
Looked to me like he tried to do way too much on that 2-2 pitch. You don't have to come into the zone on that count, but a pitch that far outside isn't going to tempt anyone to swing.
The 3-2 pitch. And there's ball four. So the bases are loaded, and we'll see how the infield decides to play it here.
As the pitching coach heads out to the mound, I think this is probably just a case of giving your guy a chance to catch his breath, pump him up a little bit, let him know that he's got it under control.
So a big moment in the ball game here. Jorge Guerra, as he's got a chance to be the hero. Tying run at third, winning run at second. From the stretch.
Everyone in the ballpark knows what the pitcher's intentions are in this situation. Great job at the plate to lay off a tough pitch in a good spot.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. A shot down the first baseline. And a reach with the backhand, but he comes up empty as that gets by him. And the Cubs have walked it off this afternoon.
Yeah, when he stepped into the box, he was thinking about shortening his swing, finding a way to make contact and score that tying run. But he does even better than that, finding a way to drive the winning run in as well.
Well, the man you see right there had a game to be proud of. He really came through and it mattered, and he's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he came through with a multi-hit game, and more importantly, they were big hits. He was a key contributor to the outcome of this one.
This evening's game comes to an end. 5-4 the final tally. The Chicago Cubs came through and it mattered in the 9th on the way to the win. Patrick the W on the mound. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Here now is the final line score tonight. First for the victorious Chicago Cubs. 5 runs, 8 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. For the White Sox, 4 runs on 8 hits, no errors. They left 8 men.